When you're studying a piece of music, finding what's true throughout the entire piece usually involves looking for patterns. And when we can see those patterns, then we learn more easily, more deeply, and more efficiently. And that's also a lot of fun. And finding the truth also informs the way that we practice the piece. So I hope you'll enjoy learning about some of those things with the piece I've chosen today, which is called Scherzo. And this is Opus 39, number 12, and it's written by Dimitri Kabalevsky. He was a Russian composer who lived from the year 1904 to 1987, and he was quite prolific in writing piano music for the developing pianist or pedagogical music. And I really love the order and structure that his music has. I think it is great for teaching students about form and about learning about patterns. Plus, I find it to be imaginative and playful, and I think you will hear that with this piece today. A scherzo is a musical joke. So as you listen to me play, see if you can hear laughing. So here's the piece. Let me just switch to a different angle. Here we go. Now you can see my hands. And here's Scherzo. So you no doubt heard that the same rhythm was used throughout the whole piece, and you probably heard that laughing ha 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 throughout. And so here is that rhythm pattern. Even if you don't play music, if you've never played the piano before and you just want to learn more today, you can just see how those patterns look the same. And in every measure, I won't circle every single one, but it's used throughout the piece. You may also have noticed that I didn't play any black keys when I played this piece. So that's another truth besides the same rhythm used all the way throughout the piece. The whole thing was made of white keys. And when we play those white keys, we skip fingers and we skip keys. We call those a third or a skip. If I'm playing from finger 5 to 3, I'm skipping finger 4. And then 3 to 1, I'm skipping finger 2. And the right hand plays the thumb, and then 3 and 5 together. So white key thirds or triads, when they're put together, played with fingers 1, 3, and 5. And one more really fun thing is that the thumbs always stay together. So we say that they're best friends or besties, because as I move on the keyboard, whether it's shifting up or down, the thumbs, see how they always stay together right next to one another. So that's a nice guide for students as they're learning the movement throughout this piece as well. So how does this knowledge about the truth of the piece help you to practice more efficiently? One of the best steps that I know in practicing is called blocking. And so even though these notes are played separately as you play the piece, when we are learning to move and shift throughout the keyboard in this piece, we can do something called blocking. And this is effective even if you don't have big moves. Even when you move a short distance, we still need to know where we're going and what that feels like. So I'll just erase the other circles I made, because when you block, you're seeing groups in all the individual notes. So I'm seeing this as one group and that as one group, and we continue in that way. I see all those hand notes together in the same way that you would see a word. Like I have the word Steinway on my piano, and if I asked you what that word was, you wouldn't say Steinway. You would put it together and say Steinway. And we're really doing the same thing when we block. So the left hand blocks those 3 notes together, and the right hand blocks those. And the left hand blocks those, and the right hand blocks those. See how my thumbs are staying together? And you can, when you're first learning the piece, you can do it this way. Keep those thumbs together, then I'm shifting up. And you can progress like this through the whole piece. Or then as another step further, you can just play all together and moving up and then down and lower. Now this is measure 5. And this moves lower. See how the thumbs stay together? And then shift here. This is so helpful for students when they see that it's all white keys, all 1, 3, 5, and the thumbs are staying together. And then in the last line, we do jump down a third and another one, then a second, and we finish with a C. So that's a step called blocking. And when you can do that easily, the piece will practically play itself. The next step after the blocking would be then to add the articulation. Articulation is the way that we connect notes or the way that they are played. And if you look at the beginning, you see a little curved line underneath the left-hand notes. That's a slur marking, and it means to play those notes smooth and connected. So I don't lift in between each one, but I play them all together. And then in the right hand, you see these little dots above the note. Those are staccato, and those mean to play short and separated. So we have slur, staccato, slur, staccato. And the whole piece is like that. So there's that consistency and that symmetry of not only the rhythm, but also the articulation. And once you do this, you pretty much have the piece, and students can learn this, I think, really quite quickly when they know these truths of the piece, that it's one consistent rhythm throughout and articulation as well. And all white keys, triads or chords, and the thumbs are besties. They stay together the whole time as you move throughout the keyboard. So I hope you've enjoyed learning about the truth of the piece Scherzo. This is a series, so I do have other videos where I look at different pieces, and I choose those just based on pieces I've taught for many years and ones that I really love and that are successful for students and really help them to learn more about the way that music is constructed, because it doesn't have to be a mystery. Those patterns help us to understand the way that music is constructed or built. And then again, that can help our learning to be faster and our knowledge to be deeper, and then we can apply those same principles to other pieces. So if you do like this, please like and subscribe and share with people that you think would enjoy it as well. Thanks so much for listening.